question is, how do you decide what song is going to go in your show? It comes from you start. I kind of start in the center and figure out when I want to be in the middle of the show, and I build. I want to, and I build it kind of backwards. Then I go to the front. Once I decide what's in the middle, I go to the front because I want to take an audience as high as I can at the front of the show and leave them there for the remainder of the show. So I don't know how I decide. I just I pick what I like, and sometimes the band offers suggestions, like on this tour, Hot Patootie. In 2007, I said I'd never do the Eddie song in the show, but see, we're still in Sydney, and I said I'd never do that, but Paul and them came in with an arrangement that was fantastic, and now then for the Aussie tour, we've changed the arrangement ever so slightly, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, and it's a surprise. And how many songs from Hell in the Handbasket will be in the Aussie tour too? The first song and the last song, well, next to the last song, sort of the last song, All of Me and Stand in the Storm. And those two will be in the show because I haven't been down here in a while, so we're doing 3 from Henkel, Teddy Bear, and a couple from Hell in the Handbasket. The Hell in the Handbasket tour really starts next year. So this is why I didn't call it Hell in a Handbasket Tour. I didn't call it Hand Cool Tour. I call it Guilty Pleasure Tour because I think I've said this before, but I'm not sure. I was voted number 2 or 3 guilty pleasure of all time in Entertainment Weekly. So I figured, okay, call it that. There you go. What made you decide to perform at the grand final? Somebody asked me. They said, "Will you perform?" And it sort of was built in part of this tour. So, yeah, and it's I don't know. They asked me. So if you ask me really nice, I might come to your house and perform. But you got to ask nice. What movie roles did you turn down we know of? Well, I'm not going to ever tell you that. You know several, but I would never ever venture out to tell you what movie roles I've turned down. What's on your playlist at the moment? I don't know. I don't really listen to music that much. I listen. What happens is I'll hear something. I love the show in America, So You Think You Can Dance. And every week, I always wind up, unless I know the song, downloading the music